If you live in one of the rural communities tucked into the forested hillsides along the Oregon-California border and need serious medical care, you'll probably wind up at Asante Rogue Regional Medical Center. It serves about 9 counties on either side of the border. The Asante system encompasses 3 hospitals in the Rogue Valley, in the cities of Ashland, Medford, and Grants Pass. All 3 ICUs are 100% full of COVID-19 patients, according to staff. We've had 2 deaths today. So, it's a very grim, difficult time, said ICU Medical Director Dr. Blumhardt on a recent Tuesday in August. In contrast to earlier phases of the pandemic, the Asante hospitals are now treating COVID-19 patients in their 20s, 30s, 40s and 50s, according to Blumhardt. We're seeing clusters of families being admitted. We had a father and an adult daughter admitted to the intensive care unit and he passed away. Right before, I had to put the daughter on life support, he says. Overall, vaccination rates in many states look pretty good. But zoom in, and you'll see a checkerboard effect with huge differences from county to county. Oregon is no different. In and around metropolitan Portland, 2/3 of all residents are fully vaccinated. But rural counties aren't even close to that. Many have vaccination rates that are less than 50% or even 40%. Jackson County, in southern Oregon, is home to the largest number of unvaccinated individuals in the state. That's pushing the local hospitals to the limit. Asante's Blumhardt blames the current surge on the highly transmissible Delta variant, but also on widespread rejection of the coronavirus vaccine in this area. This is far more severe for this region than the prior COVID waves, he says. The Delta virus is passing through the region like a buzzsaw. Inside the Asante ICU in Medford, Chelsea Orr, a registered nurse, is closely monitoring patients. We're taking care of a lot of ventilated patients here that are super sick, says Chelsea Orr, an ICU nurse. What feels different about this stage of the pandemic, she adds, is the incredible loss of life. It's been really hard. We're working harder than we've ever worked before and still losing, Orr said. Another ICU nurse, Justin McCoy, agrees. I've been an ICU nurse for 10 years. I've never seen anything like this, McCoy says. It's really terrible seeing these patients who can't breathe. That is a very difficult thing to watch. It's really terrifying for them and it's really difficult for us to see day in and day out. Blumhardt says the vast majority of patients at Asante are unvaccinated. We admit 9 unvaccinated to every 1 vaccinated individual. So clearly the vaccine is protecting against hospital admission, he says. Jackson County is recording record numbers of COVID infections. Within weeks, many of those people may worsen and need hospital care.